Check, check, check. What up, y'all? This is Ron Record chilling with the homie DJ Kwan on the Mixtape Show. Follow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mixtape Show. It is time for our Artist of the Week interview. And the Artist of the Week interview is brought to you this week by MJ's Hip Hop Connects and is brought to you by our show sponsor of the segment, Applied Knowledge Apparel. If you check them out on their social media, on Instagram, it's Applied Knowledge _. They got some dope gear, man. It's gear with a lot of message in it. Their motto is what you do with what you know. See the vision and hold the vision is another one of their things. So check them out, man. Applied Knowledge _. They got dope gear. Tell them the Mixtape Show sent you, and they'll take care of you, man. And join us this week, man. We got a dope guest, man. And this dude is an MC, bar spitter, knowledge giver. You know what I'm saying? We've been playing this joint here for a minute. You know what I mean? We started back when he had the joint with Haas G. And he got this new joint, The Matrix, we're going to get into. And we just going to get it, just talk about hip-hop, man. We got the homie Rom Record in the building, man. What's good, man? How you?
It's good, man. I'm happy to be here, man. Thank you for having me on your platform.
Definitely, brother. First of all, man, everything good? Family straight? Kids straight? Everything good?
Family is good, man. Weathering the storm. I have like a couple of essential workers in my family. Well, quite a few. So, they were frontlining, but they okay now.
Dope, man. And how you been holding up as far as creatively, being locked in the lab a little bit, probably more than usual. Are you doing good with that?
I'm always industrial, so I'm always in the creative space. It's kind of like it depends on your attitude, how you took the quarantine. My mind was just like, you know what, try to get as much unfinished business done. Take account, invest in yourself. And get a time to sit down finally, because you don't realize you've been running, been in a rat race running. So that's how I just stay creatively working.
And with this, like you say, get the business stuff taken care of. Did you kind of realize how much maybe dotting the I's and crossing the T's you probably overlooked prior to this?
Yeah, because it's like there's never enough I's and never enough T's, It's constantly as your career goes, your business goes. So you got to constantly be on the swivel with that.
Yeah. Dope, man. Well, let's get into you, man, Rom Record, man. If you don't mind sharing with the audience who may not be familiar with your, the resume so far. Kind of born and raised. When did you get started doing this thing professionally, and we'll kind of go from there.
Rom Record. Staten Island, Killer Hill, Projects 10304. Sharon, Wu District now. Also hail from downtown Brooklyn, Farragut Projects. My family, Brooklyn, Staten Island. Born and raised in Staten Island, raised in Brooklyn as well. But that's that hybrid. And shout out to all my South Bronx people. I was staying up there. I got family up there too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time, that put me around a lot of cultural stuff. You know what I'm saying? The significance of me saying those things because it put me in 3 different boroughs constantly. And you get to see, the perspective of the same things you're going through, how hip-hop is hitting you in Staten Island. Then I get to see how it's hitting in the Bronx, and I get to see how it's hitting in Brooklyn. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because at one time, you could tell how people, where they were from, how they dressed. Borough to borough. You know what I'm saying? You kind of tell. So it's a real New York cultural thing.
Yeah. I miss the city so much, man. I live in Dallas, Texas now, but I was born and raised in Far Rock and Queens, and had family in Queensbridge. So I was like you, kind of back and forth a lot, shuttling. Yeah. And then I had and then my uncle lives in Spanish Harlem, so I was always out there. So like you said, it's crazy to see how one song or one movement affects different boroughs at a time.
You see how much information and swag and drip and fashion and ideas and slang you pick up traveling back and forth through all of these locations, and a time when New York was New York and you really soaked it up.
Yeah, for sure, man. So, you was on my radar, or you got put on my radar, and excuse me for being late to the party when you did the joint with Haas G. Last year, 1.5 years ago, maybe is when that joint came out.
Which one? Lookout Boy or
yeah, the Lookout Boy.
Autobiography?
Yeah, Lookout. Oh, both of those joints. Actually, both of those joints.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, "Yo, this dude is ill." You know what I'm saying? And we had him on the show, and he was like, "Yo, look out for the brother. The brother's he nice with it." You know what I'm saying? And then this Matrix joint came out, bro, and I was just like, "Uh oh."
Yeah.
You know,
Just
so,
trying to. I try to differentiate. Make the difference. Like make all three of those songs different from each other, but still have that same quality.
mm-hmm.
In the microwave era, they like to categorize you quick. Oh, you make a record about sandwiches. Oh, he's a sandwich dude. And, you know what I'm saying? It gets real stupid. So you have to keep kind of breaking your own mold of yourself and try to do something different so they can understand that artists are allowed to have ranges. Stop putting everybody in a box and making them stay there and, trying to force them to stay there. So it's like my musical range you're going to see is going to, start to vary. But it's all going to be, hip hop. But you'll just see my musical interest and you can tell by what I listen to than music I do.
And that goes back to the traveling back and forth to the different boroughs.
Exactly.
Picking up one of the different things, man.
You're going to Spanish Harlem, you're going to pick up on Spanish more faster than the average kid that, runs across, or just bodega, picking up words in there, but you hang in there, so you pick up their customs and their culture over there. Yeah. It's a microcosm, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what's your favorite part about just the creation process in general, bro? Like I said, you're in a space where you don't have to be quote unquote put in that box, because as an indie artist, you kind of, it starts and begins with you. It starts and ends with you, so you don't have to worry about nobody saying, hey, you need to make a so-and-so record. So I don't, when you, as an independent artist, what's the most that you love about the process?
I think the creative process is the best. Because I'm hands-on a lot, I'll do the song, I may do the beat, I do all my artwork. So it's all marketing. So at times when I'm writing certain songs, it just all lines up in a layer. Like I'm writing like this, but then I'm gonna do the artwork like this, and maybe I'm gonna put this word, it's gonna look crazy. And then I'll do a trailer, I'll shoot a trailer, or my cousin, Carlu Productions, they shot Lookout Boy and Autobiography. And then, being around each other, like they do the film, the cinema. I'm into the film, the cinema, and the thing. I'm more the guy that run around with the camera on my phone and shoot video. So that's what makes the part creative, because less is more. Invention is the mother. What they said, necessity is the mother of invention. So when you ain't got it all, you're going to come up with something.
Yeah.
It's just going to be as powerful as what the people that got all the equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear that, bro. As a independent platform myself, I do everything. I do from the booking of the guests to shooting the promo videos to doing the interviews. I'm my own cameraman. I'm my own sound man. I'm
yeah.
So I'm literally, I'm showing up by myself, and people are like, "Where's your crew?" I'm like, "This is the crew. What are you talking about?"
You're a part of the elite.
Yeah,
elite 1%.
Yeah.
CEO and employee of the year. Yeah.
But the dope thing about that is that if you do have to, third party out a lot of that stuff, you already know what it takes to do it. So, it ain't going to take me 6 weeks to do this, 1 hour clip of making the video. So you can't charge me for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, one thing, I love doing the videos. I love conceptualizing the videos. I like creating the videos. But editing, oh my God, that is a suicide bombing mission. Oh my God. Yo, like, you don't know how many, songs that people like. You be like, man, I hate that song because I've lived in a room editing that for weeks. And when you just like, I just want to divorce the whole experience, But that's where it comes, the grueling, the drill, man. That's where it comes from. It's the drill.
So that takes me to this. As an artist who puts out quality music, typically when you do a song, how many times do you probably listen to it before you feel comfortable enough to putting it out? Do you get tired? Before you get tired of like, I don't want to hear this no more. Here, world, you absorb it, not me. I'm done with it.
I'm at an oxymoronic state right now where I'm a hard critic of myself. Like I will punish myself. I've even, recorded verses over, and they sounded good, but because I was trained a certain way and I came up, with a rigorous routine for our team. You know what I'm saying? How we was supposed to do records. We had put our all into it, or nothing. And even if it's a mellow song, it's all or nothing. At least with me. And when you're doing this song, you policing yourself. You really got to have an integrity with yourself as a artist, and then as an independent label person. You know, say a CEO or manufacturer. You want to have somebody had a slogan. It was like quality is job number one. It was like an automobile slogan. You want to try to give your best work all the time, or the best that you can, and that's what it's really about. I'm, saying, I've done all the glory stuff and the 100 bars, and look, I'm here to move good product from a brand name you could trust.
So even in the microwave era that we living in now, how do you feel about?
Oh, I forgot to say something.
Okay, good.
I used to overthink songs, and then you have to have a whole bunch of people in the industry that will have you in the room. Yeah. We need the radio song. Yeah. We need the white label song, the songs for the people in the cars.
Yeah.
Fuck all that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck having these fucking rocket scientists in the room. I don't give a fuck. I have people in the room with me, and this is what I do. I do the song, and I turn around and go, yo, this shit sound hot to you?
Yeah.
This shit sound hot to you? Because it's about making feel-good music. It got too technical and too many people stirring the pot. So it's stripped down to that. And at the same time, that same integrity also wrong. Sorry.
No, you good. You good. I was gonna say, because it's kind of like now it seems like that. It just on the layer that we live in, we're all about the organics and we're all about the good quality. And everybody above that, or commercialism or whatever, they want that microwave mentality where they put out a track, and then they put out a track, then they put out a track, they put out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody get a chance to really absorb the records no more. So
because you don't have that artisan repertoire thing where these labels used to groom and then grow the artist. Like they would really grow the artist into the soil of the audience. Now it's like, oh, I ain't got to do shit. Give me your record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't care.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And then that's the invention of technology hurts that. That helps that too, because anybody could put a song up in 5 minutes now.
You can mass produce fast. I think that's what I'm saying. But who doesn't like convenience?
True that. Yeah, it's a dangerous weapon sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's like a cheat code sometimes, but we all about the quality, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. So this record that you got, The Matrix. I know you had some blowback social media wise, not from the listeners, but you did a nice little video for it, and just some of the stuff you were saying in there, man. I guess it kind of rubbed IG and Facebook wrong way a little bit.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. But if you see all the stuff that's on IG,
yeah,
I've seen crazy stuff on there. And I did the trailer, and I put it out. You promote it. And they was just like, nah. So, you got to wait. And they sent me a letter. And it was like, we're not allowing your video to be promoted because this subject matter could affect lawmaking, legislator, or the elections or the COVID virus. And that was like 40 seconds maybe of a video. And I'm like, they let me post it.
Yeah.
It's not going to go past whoever looks at my page on a regular basis.
Yeah.
They would not promote it. I had to write a letter. I wrote an appeal letter. They deaded me. So I'm like, y'all got banned. So, I took the picture. I was just like, and I was telling my people, I was just like, yo. See, this is the difference between how my wave of artistry moves as opposed to now. When I told my people, yo, they banned, like they blocking me from getting promoted, I said, I'm gonna make some shit even worse.
Yeah.
because to get banned or something is like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, what? Are you for real?
Yeah.
Going in.
Yeah, but in the same token too, bro. I mean, that just goes to show the power of hip hop, and it shows the power of a message. You know what I'm saying? That the right person's giving that message, how it could affect other people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't even expect all that. Like,
you know
I was like,
saying?
really? They seen the press, they seen the suits, the tubes in the nose.
Yeah.
And they were just like,
They didn't even want to guess what they was gonna do with that one. They was like, nah, let's just go ahead and ban that right now.
I don't even know they allowed me to promote the other 2 trailers I made. That's why you see one musical trailer. That was the first one. Mm-hmm. That's the one they was banning. Mm-hmm. So I flipped it and made theatrical trailers. And they didn't touch those. But I was just like, I've said worse stuff on other records. Like I got a record, The Walking Dead. That one was crazy.
Yeah.
They love that.
No, man. So when you make these type of records, man, and you get that kind of feedback, is that pushing you now? It's like, you know what, the next one I'm gonna really, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna really give it to them on the next joint. Then I'm gonna give you a reason to really ban me on some shit like this.
I was told I was provocative, and I was like, well, what do you mean by that? But I think I'm seeing that part.
Yeah.
But it's about being provocative to inspire thought, to deliver content, to wake up people, to generally entertain people, rocking mics and over beats and rhymes. Mm-hmm. I could have easily just preached it to you. Mm-hmm. But what's the fun in that? When you know this, the generation and the masses, not just the younger generation, the adults ain't listening. So I have to give it to you in a certain way.
Yeah.
Because all I'm doing is observing what's going on. I'm just like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying on record. Mm-hmm. Shit is crazy, but the crazy part is you see it happening. Everything I say on the song, you seen it happen, and it's leading up to where we going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was about to ask that. Because you released that a little bit before things started shutting down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
And that was the crazy part.
Yeah. Huh.
Now you starting to tell these, don't come outside. And one time they had the police, I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and then I just seen all the, trendies. Mm-hmm. Everybody does the trend. Okay, Revolution is in now. Okay, everybody just went crazy with revolutionary songs, but I wasn't here to make stand-up fight songs. Mm-hmm. So that's how I just stayed, like, I held back, like, because I don't want to be in that stampede.
Yeah.
I got something to say, so I don't want to waste my time being in no stampede.
Exactly. You want to gentrify the message, like, what I'm saying. Yeah. So that's what I call it, just gentrifying it. Everybody's like, for instance, everybody's Black Lives Matter. But where were you guys at a year ago? You know what I'm saying? Just because, like you said, everybody's in the house now, and
it's crazy. Like, I seen the protest. It's the fact that there's that many. I can't even keep up. Mm-hmm. This protest going. I don't even know what the shit is about. Mm-hmm. Like, I was walking in the city there to stop. I was like, but what's this one for? You know what I'm saying? They're protesting everything. I can't even keep up with the protests.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a way to, like you said, take the message and lose it, and just how it is. They playing the shell game. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even. I'm not here to complain about doers. Mm-hmm. Because at least they're out there. They're making their voice be heard, and whether I agree or not, I still have to salute the fact that they out there doing it. Mm-hmm. You hear you here with me talking about what they doing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think this even worse is a person that doesn't do anything. So I can't really go in. There's things I don't agree with, but, you know, the politics of it. But, you know, what am I do?
I hear you, bro.
Not that I don't have options. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to just take shots at that when there's bigger battles.
Bigger fish to fry, man. So, music wise, man, you got a bigger project we working on, or are you just kind of singling them right now?
They trying to get me. What's the name? I haven't told the name. I'm just like, I'm almost there. There. I was going for 2021. I don't know. I may try to get it in December and stuff like that. But the way I want to roll it out and the way we got things set up for the DCM brand and really get that name out there, that DCM Entertainment out there, along with, you know, all my old conspirators, you know, Carlo Productions, Phantom the Beat, Mag TV, Rum Republic, you know, the usual suspects, you know. So we try to be collaborative and put out great product. That's what it's about, to try to put out good product, great music. Trying to make it have its substance. So even in the microwave era, you know, when you come back to it, like, man, still got that feel, you know?
Yeah. Do you when you initially set out to want to do this and make, you know, good quality music, is it where you want to be? Like when you look back at it, are you going the pathway that you thought you would go?
I didn't know what the pathway was. So and you talking to a guy, I wasn't even gonna rap. Like, rap was my last choice. I wanted to be a graffiti artist, actually.
Okay.
But I was young, and you got to go out, you know, you got to go bomb it. I'm too young for that. My mom just wasn't having it. So that kind of, you know, if I can't do it the whole thing, why, you know? And I just started moving through the culture. You know, you go through the phases of dancing, you know, the clothes and hanging out in clubs and music. That lyricism thing just can't last because all my people were rhyming. But I was always messing with beats and stuff like that because I listen to music. So
there we go, man. Social media, man. What's the best way we can follow you in your journey right now?
You can reach me on RHYMRCKA. That's at Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. It's RHYMRCKA. That's my handle. Website is dcmdigital.net. That's for all the media and music and stuff like that. Updates, things of that nature. And what I need is everybody to go out there and get that Matrix single. It's on Tidal, it's on Amuse, it's on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Deezer, all that stuff. Google Music, it's everywhere. Rhyme Record, The Matrix, Rhyme Record Project. Hopefully, I'm trying to get it out ASAP for y'all. I'm halfway through. I just want to make sure it's, you know, something good.
There we go.
I don't want to rush it out.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do too, man. What we do here in the shows, we have a segment called the Mixtape Show Listening Sessions, and we'll take those projects that get released and we'll listen to, you know, 3, 4, 5 songs off of there and kind of give the listeners a little taste of it and just kind of break down those tracks and stuff like that. So whenever you get that joint out and it's out there and you're ready to want the public to consume it, let me know, man. Come on back and let's do this again. Definitely. And let's do that joint.
Definitely, man. Thank you for having me on here, man.
All right, no problem, bro. Anybody want to shout out before we get out of here?
I want to shout out DCM Entertainment. I want to shout out my fam. I want to shout out my cousin Al, my cousin Mo. I hope y'all are safe wherever y'all at, doing y'all do. And I just want to ask everybody to support the music, The Matrix, Rhyme Record, on all platforms out now. The video and the single is out right now. DCM Entertainment, Rhyme Record. Thank you.
There we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rhyme Record joining us here in the Mixtape Show. We're about to get into this Matrix joint. And like I said, bro, come on back whenever that project is done and let's break it down and let's talk about it, man.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back.
The Mixtape Show?